Kim Kardashian and Scott Disick are being sued for $40 million.
Allegedly, Kim and Scott created a lottery where the winner would get $100,000.
Allegedly, Scott is the main organizer in the contests.
As they're really just out here trying to get rich like this, I'm just gonna lie and say nothing ever happened, alright?
So yes, Kim Kardashian and Scott Disick are being sued for $40 million over an alleged Instagram scam. Let's be honest, when it comes to Scott Disick, I mean, I could kind of see this coming. I mean, he's got to support his 19-year-old girlfriends somehow. But when it comes to Kim Kardashian, she, prides herself on being a businesswoman and owning all these businesses and these brands and being a lawyer. So I can't imagine her getting wrapped up in this scam, but I guess to make a couple bucks, they'll do anything. So Kim Kardashian and Scott Disick are being sued for $40 million for promoting Lux prizes on Instagram that are allegedly part of a fake lottery scam, which sounds like a lot of other influencers on social media. We've talked about influencers and Instagrammers and YouTubers who have scammed their fans before in similar ways. I mean, the Ace family allegedly scammed their fans with a fake Tesla giveaway, which the Tesla was never really given away. But when it comes to someone as powerful as Kim Kardashian, I feel like those people usually don't get wrapped up in these type of schemes. People who entered the contest were allegedly promised a chance at winning items such as a first-class ticket to LA and a 3-night stay in Beverly Hills, even up to $100,000. I can't believe that this is actually going to court because a settlement would be so much more convenient for the Kardashians. This is such a bad look. It's bad press, especially because Kim Kardashian is this businesswoman and self-proclaimed lawyer. So going to court and going into discovery would lead to a full investigation into this matter, and then they will get to the truth, which if they are scamming fans, it wouldn't look good. And I mean, $40 million is a lot of money. The people suing Scott and Kim also claim that they entered a contest where they would be able to shop like Kim Kardashian, which I'm like, what does that mean? Does she even shop? I feel like they just have stylists who bring things to them. But here's an example of one of those posts. And you can see it's a selfie and it's got 50K listed on it. And if you look at who's posting this, it's a company called Curated Businesses. Curated Businesses is a company located in Australia, and they have a statement when it comes to this lawsuit. So they're the company that organizes the lotteries, and they told TMZ that they have legitimate winners and they have paperwork to prove it. I think it's interesting that they provided a statement like this because if you do have paperwork to prove it, then give the paperwork to TMZ, then prove it yourself. I was going on to their Instagrams though, and I found that they have multiple Instagrams, and one of their Instagrams is an Instagram just for their legal team. It's called Curated Businesses Legal, which I've never ever in my life seen a company have a whole Instagram just for their legal team. They have another main Instagram. This is just the legal side of it, which doesn't necessarily make sense. Also, speaking of this legal page, they have a post with Kim on it claiming that you could win $130,000. They write, "Have you entered yet? There's 130,000 reasons why you should," which 130,000 reasons or dollars, because we don't want reasons, we want dollars. And there's Kim with all of these designer bags. If you guys go to that post and look at the comments, you will see some people in the comments are claiming that this is life-changing money, which it is. $130,000 to anyone is a lot. And it would be sick if they are faking these giveaways or these lotteries because people are actually believing in it and are hoping that they win because they need this. Kim doesn't need this. But this company called Curated Businesses claim that they are doing everything honestly. They have a frequently asked questions section and a list of campaign winners. Here's a picture of their website with all of their campaign winners. So if you go and click on those, you can see who has supposedly won these campaigns. Who knows how long this has been up on the site. Sometimes when these companies get in trouble, they go backwards and do a little bit of work so that they could have a case in a lawsuit. And then in their FAQ section, they claim that they value transparency. Unlike their competitors, curated businesses makes no prediction, promise, or guarantee of actual gain results of this promotion. So it's weird because they're claiming that they are transparent, yet they're being sued for not being transparent. And ultimately, I've learned that the goal of these giveaways are to gather followers and send them somewhere. So Scott Disick will hire this brand to organize a lottery to ultimately send followers from him to maybe another brand or maybe to himself, so they gain Instagram followers. And I don't really understand, where is the value here? Because how do they give away this money or these prizes, unless they're just taking a hit themselves? Because Instagram followers aren't necessarily that worthy. And this gets a lot more sketchy as you look at the lawsuit, because the people who are suing claim that the Kardashians and Scott Disick organized these contests to allegedly sell their personal information, so the people entering into the contest, to advertisers. You guys know how these iPhones, they listen to us, and then a few minutes later an ad pops up on Instagram and you're like, wait, what the heck? I was just talking about this. Well, I think this is kind of what they're insinuating here. These people who are suing claim that they've been invaded by hundreds of advertisers, some of which are soliciting the plaintiffs with potentially offensive and unwanted content. And it's not just Kim and Scott participating in this. We've got Kylie and the rest of the Kardashians, a few other influencers who have been involved with curated businesses and supposedly working with, I guess, Kim and Scott. I'm not exactly sure. It is weird to me that Scott Disick and Kim Kardashian are the only two listed in this suit, because there are other people involved. So who, I don't know. I don't know why it's targeted to them. It makes me think that Kim and Scott have some type of relationship with this company, and they're kind of all running it together and supposedly scamming people. And these people who are suing are looking for $20 million from each of them. So that's a pretty penny. I mean, even to Kim Kardashian, $20 million is a lot of money. Whoever this is that is suing Kim and Scott, they must have some money, because lawsuits aren't cheap. And the lawyers who are representing them are going very hard on this family. They were quoted writing, "Just a short 20 years ago, Oprah was giving away cars and cash, but today's entertainment tycoons seem to only care about becoming richer and living an even more opulent lifestyle while dumping their fans and their followers." So this lawyer is going hard on Kim and Scott, and honestly, I'm ready to see it. So I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Here's my email if you have any other video ideas for me, and I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye, guys.